Here we go.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave!
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool! I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the Sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother. He dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it!
Oh, that's the invisible Zoogle.
My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Sleep now.
It can hide itself? Amazing!
Rising Wyvern!
Ready for the reach of us!
Here's evil!
Hurricane
Blood!
Burn in hell!
Freeze Blazer!
Take it!
Carve through all
Here's a
finish
hero!
here and
I
now!
never miss! Raging Storm!
Lunarongo!
Let's
do it! Here I come!
Here's a hurricane!
Sonic Thrust!
Shield!
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Here, let me help.
Ready!
Ready to go!
Rising Wyvern!
Here's evil!
Hurricane Thrust!
Freeze
This
Blazer!
one's all mine!
Can't this Here, let me help. Photon! Raging
Rising Wyvern!
All finish here and now!
Hurricane Thrust! Not now, not ever!
Here's a
Severing
hero!
Wing!
Eat this!
Dragon Form!
Lightning condemned! Here's evil!
Explosive ring!
Freeze Blazer!
Rip and tear!
Let me help! First aid!
Second!
Thunder Field!
Tear!
Raging Cascade!
Rising Phoenix! Swallow Blade!
Let the marksman handle this!
Crush! Hurricane! It's on!
Eagle Dive!
What's this?
Crush!
It's weakened!
Burn! This ends now!
Here, let me handle it! Supernova! Raging Cascade!
I owe you one.
Confiscated!
Take First strike!
Rising
Phoenix!
Sleep now! Searing Flame!
Wind!
I'm out! I'm all stuffed up!
Rising Wyvern!
That freaking does it!
Rising Wyvern!
Break down! There!
You're mine!
Only getting
Sonic
started!
Thrust! Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Here, let me help!
Sonic Thrust! Sword Lane Alpha! Ready!
Lightning Condemned! Thunder Blade!
Severing Wing!
Thunder Dragon! Here's a healing art! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Water, hear my call!
This one's all mine!
Now I'm in
I have no limits! This should do it! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc! Go! This one's mine!
Burn!
Lightning orb!
I can carve through armor!
Over! Far enough!
Continuous fire! Destruction!
Here's a healing arc!
Take it!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
You're mine! First strike! Rising Wyvern! Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
Lightning orb! Annihilation! Raging cascade! Seal!
Dazzle!
Here's a healing arc! First aid! Hannah?
Dragon Sword!
Annihilation!
Dust to dust!
Back
Here
into
I
the
come!
fray.
Talon Storm! Burn in hell!
Heal! More with that first aid! Photon! Raging cascade!
Sword Rain Alpha! Come back now!
Here's the evil!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! I'm not feeling so great.
In here!
Demon Strike!
Now you see what I can do!
I'll fix you up!
Eternal Devastation!
I'll tear you apart!
Here's a healing arc!
Take this!
Talon Hurricane!
That move!
Here comes the big one!
First aid!
Swallow Blade! It's on!
Burning orb!
You picked the wrong fight!
In here!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! Megasonic Throw! You'll pay for that! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
You're done!
Far enough!
Thanks!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix
You filthy slaves are despicable.
Thanks for the raid, Phoenix.
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship. Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Mahak Sar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menenzia. Go to Mahak Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
You should have killed him.
Are you alright with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream? What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans, and you're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
Ooh, cheese fondue. Middle range fight.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Alright, let's look at his skill panel. Not skill panel. What's it called? Arts. Here we go.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Lightning condemn! One more! Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of
Come
fury!
one, come all!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover!
In an instant! Impact Claw! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
I can carve through armor!
Please round on field!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
You made quick work of them!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
No backing down!
Take it! I'm only getting started!
Rising Light! Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Coming!
I can handle it!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Far enough!
It's time!
Dance in the wind!
In a bind?
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize. This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Tempest! Whoa!
Be still!
Whoa! Hey! One at a time! Now!
Could have been worse.
A fish!
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Fishing time.
Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
Not too shabby, friend.
Ha! All right.
Is there any point to this?
Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
There we go. She's got a good size to her, all told.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy.
I don't get the point of this. I'm done.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need...
Is it just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Stop here for a bonfire.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
I want to try the gnocchi.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things.
Oh, what's it called?
Impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Let's journey forth.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Don't get careless!
Don't kill me! Now I can let loose! Talon Hurricane!
Airborne beam! My specialty!
Now ammo! I'm all stuffed up!
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let us marksman!
All yours!
This one's mine!
You're mine! Lewis, You're finished! This one's all mine!
Do it! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Well, looky here!
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ignore no further! Go away!
I'm so good with airborne targets!
Okay, here I go!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Barely a blip on our radar.
All right. There's nowhere to run from my arc. When he slows down, that's our chance.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
In a bind?
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Let's talk in more doing!
This! Eat this! Glimmer Dragon!
Lightning Thrust! Rising Phoenix! Now or never. Take this!
Raging Storm!
Sonic Thrust!
Let's go! Huddle! Hear me!
Rising Viper!
Take this!
Glacial Spear!
Sonic Thrust!
Dynamic Freeze! Raging Hurricane!
Eagle Fly!
Glacial Spear!
Here's Lightning Condemned! Freeze Thunder!
Double Demon!
Take this!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Rage!
Take this!
Back into the fray! Cover the capture! Searing Flame!
No further!
Lightning Orange! Mega Ray!
Double Demon Fang! Destructive!
Hurricane! Flame of Fury! Burning! Lightning Condemned! Here's Thunder!
Eat this!
Flame! Hurricane!
Polar Blade!
All finished!
Double Demon Fang!
Can't get out of this!
Burning! Blast in the wind! Here's the in here!
Eternal Devastation!
Eagle Fly!
More with that water! Here, my
Glacial Spear!
In
So
a
those
bind?
are Dan and Astral Arc.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really. Just that it must be nice to be a Renin who has time to indulge in stuff like that. Unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better...
Stalagmite, Elusive, Tempest.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Leave the charges to me!
Here's evil! Dance in the wind!
Should have messed with me!
Air thrust! I never
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for you, truly! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Hey, something you wanted to say?
Far enough!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm like bait to them!
I'm not done! Ready, fly!
Here, let me help. It's a duel of the eyes.
Try this on for size!
Severing wind! An astral art?
That's my cue.
Easy. Shut him down! Not today!
Here, let me help. First aid.
Okay, here I go.
Mine. Where are you going?
Double Demon Fang! Destruction! Double Demon Fang!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! Wind! Storm! Take this! Hold nothing back! Tornado! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me leave the chargers to me!
Okay, here I go!
Photon, lightning and shadows! Thunderblast!
Denied!
Lightning!
This one's all mine!
Do it! Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
That was a cool combo move. I can't even lie.
Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Hey, I do like money.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
Looks like trouble with a capital T!
Together, we've got this!
Don't mind if I do! Freeze Lancer!
Double Demon Fang!
Get out of this!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
One more!
Phoenix Cyclone is so fucking cool.
Eternal Devastation! Double Demon Fang!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that! Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without
Nicely
you
done,
reminding
Xiao.
me. You're slugging. Step it
No,
up!
you got it. I owe you one.
Now!
Anything in armor is...
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Could have been worse.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this. Now you see what I can do!
Raging storm! Here's a
Rising
hit!
Wyvern! Rising Storm! Rising Phoenix!
Here's the evil!
Here I come!
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here!
Here's the seal! Freeze Lancer!
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart here.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shout!
Water,
You're mine!
where are you going?
Dragon Force!
There's always room for improvement.
No holding back!
This'll be a piece of cake!
Rising Wyvern!
Here's a healing art!
Take this! Now I'm in the groove! And that's freaking something!
Here I come! Burn in hell!
Here's a healing art!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Armor won't save you!
Be still!
I'm out of ammo! I'm all
You're on! Dragon Swarm! Sonic Blast!
Let you all down.
Here's a healing
You'll
art!
pay for that! Okay, here I go! Piss off! Demon Ignite!
In here! What?
Double Demon Fang!
I never miss! A banana! Let's Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one! Raging Cascade!
Already on!
Feel!
Escape! Lunar Rondo!
Glacial Spear!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help!
Eat this!
First
Now I can let loose!
I'll be safe! Glacial Spear! Pierce
Here
evil!
I come!
Raging Storm! Now!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
When have I not beaten you?
Rat.
Stonewing Mantle, what the fuck?
Hey, I'll just go on ahead then.
We're doing pretty good.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Right, here goes!
You require a hand.
Into the shadows! Raging Storm!
Turtle Turret! This one's all mine!
Talon
Storm! Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix!
Don't mind if I do!
Beast Ignite!
Lightning Orb! More where that came from!
you!
Swallow Blade! Try this!
Now!
The tide of battle has turned! That's the power of comrades in arms!
Right!
Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental?
Spread!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Hurricane Storm!
What? Hey! Blow them away!
Raging Cascade! Here's a healing art! First aid!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember? Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. What's this thing?
Red Sage.
No holding back! Glacial Spear!
This'll be a
Here's
piece of
evil!
cake!
Try this!
Turtle Turret! Here's a healing art!
Be still! Rising Phoenix!
The earth
Not today! Dragon Shell!
Take this!
Do it!
Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Ready! Here's a healing art! First aid! Back into the fight!
Turret!
Water! Hear my spell!
It's over!
Lightning Orb! Here's the evil! Raging Cascade!
First strike!
Break! Dance to the wind! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein. Something you wanted to say?
I think I'm getting stronger.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here. Quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Far enough! You're mine! Where are you going? Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well done!
Not today.
Here's the healing arc!
What'd you think? To stop you dying?
Right.
Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
I'll take you all on.
Now! Water, hear my call!
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
It must take guts to fight without wet.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
So those are Dan and Astral F.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy. Nicely done.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Hear my call! Glacial spear! Here's the evil! Not on my watch!
Dragon Armor won't save you.
Freeze laser!
Where are you going?
Raging cascade!
Try this.
Do it! In here!
Infernal Strike.
Get toasty!
Burn Strike.
Right, next one.
Already on.
Far enough! Lightning orb! Raging cascade! Freeze laser! Over the caster!
Rising Phoenix.
I can't heal you forever!
Prepare to be sealed. Come one, come all. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
Forgive you!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Run you through!
Freeze laser!
Sonic thrust! Demon
Here's a
Fang!
healing
Double
arc!
Demon Fang!